What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and I jabber opportunities nonstop. In today's video, I want to discuss Evergrow coin. I'm hearing about a new option, the BBB, buyback and burn, versus the BBY, the buyback and yearn, buyback and yield. And I want to discuss these so-called options, and I want to go over what is not being said, because if you know what could potentially be there, then you will make the better choice. So before you come and pitchfork me, just hear me out, and if it makes sense, go ahead and pitchfork me anyway, because I'm sure that will happen. Have you ever been to a Discord, a Telegram, a Reddit, where your legitimate questions get blocked because they don't coincide with the paid admins, and they go ahead and do that because they can? And then you are left wondering, hey, what's really going on? Why isn't it being answered? Well, come over to reddit.com truth over profit. This is where you can share your stories so we can know which crypto landmines to avoid and which crypto gems. So come join us. Evergrow coin, buy back and burn, or buy back and yearn? Well, it's very simple, folks. The buy back and burn is a legitimate option, because what happens is when you get funds, it buys it back, and boom, you get both price appreciation and BUSD rewards. Now, the buyback and the buyback and yield, whatever APR they are telling you, it's a fantastic number. It looks great. I get it. You get more BUSD. But ladies and gentlemen, understand that these are a short-term solution, because let me explain to you right now. So with Evergrow coin, they're going to have new products coming out, creating utility, making funds outside of the Evergrow coin contract. Fantastic, right? Originally, the plan was to use all those funds to buy back and burn. You get a reduction in the tokens in circulation, which appreciates your price, and you also get BUSD rewards. Now, this new option circumvents that buyback and burn. Now, why is that a good thing and why is that a bad thing? Well, it depends on where you sit. So let me go ahead and demonstrate to you guys what I mean in terms of where do you sit. Okay, folks, here we are on the BSC scan Evergrow coin hodler page. Let's scroll down and let's just pick a wallet out there randomly. So this is a number 5 wallet, and we can see the percentage 1.4068%. Now let's go ahead and cover the 1000th wallet, where it's 0.0027%. Now let's keep in mind these two numbers here. Now, for simplicity's sake, let's say we have $100 to distribute, and let's just say all things equal, this percentage here is going to be your actual percentage. But make no mistake that we have the dead wallet, where you have 52% of the supply burnt already. So what this really means is that your percentage, let's just say it's doubled for simplicity's sake. So we set at 1.4%, so it's actually 2.8%, because those burned tokens, they don't participate in the rewards, right? Where if you get paid directly. So let's say we have $100 given to everybody, right? So that individual, number 5, is getting $2.80. Now let's go ahead and say, hey, you know what? Let's distribute $1 million. Well, that same number 5 wallet will now get $28,000. And let's just say it's $10 million. That number 5 wallet now gets $280,000. It sounds great, right? Of course it sounds great if you are the number 5 wallet. Now let's go ahead and use the same sample of, say, $100 for the individual who has 0.0027 or 0.0054, because it'll effectively be doubled because of the burn wallet. So $100 of 0.0054 is 54 cents. $1 million, it'll be $5,400. $10 million, it'll be $54,000. Now you're thinking, oh my God, this sounds like a lot of money. But you are also forgetting the fact that this is banking on human greed. Now, understand that the individuals with the big wallets, they will be getting the most out of this, and as they should, right? That's normal. But ask yourself this question though, why is this being brought up? Okay, well, there could be two options here. One, maybe it could be for the best reasons of the world, right? Where it's genuinely, hey guys, we want to give you more money. But at the same time, you have to ask yourself, who benefits the most from this? Do not forget, folks, Sam and the team only get paid in BUSD rewards, as in they only get paid when you get paid. Now, if they do buyback and burn, the price appreciates. It does nothing for them. However, though, if you funnel the money into the buyback and buyback and yield, and you get more APY, well, guess what? Sam and a team, well, they get a much bigger payday, and they can circumvent all the buyback and burn. Because remember, folks, they only get paid when you get paid in BUSD rewards. This means that they can supposedly never sell any of their tokens. And if they ever do, they will be screwed. It is just that simple. So the real question here is there an ulterior motive? In my opinion, I would say so. Because if you are bringing this up, it could be many reasons here, right? One, maybe these utilities will not generate you as much volume and as much money as you're thinking they would. And maybe you don't want to be here long term. Because the truth is, if these utilities are going to be as successful as they were once touted as, it shouldn't matter. Because when you buy back and burn, you will get lower BUSD, but you will still get tons of BUSD. Now, the whole point is that if you think the project is not going the way you think it should go, then hey, you know what? Let's give out other options to get faster short-term gains. And to me, this buyback and yearn is literally just that option. It's a short-term fix. To me, this is a short-term cop-out. Overall, for the project long-term though, if you were to do the buyback and burn, this will benefit the majority of the shareholders. And let me show you guys what I mean by that. Okay, folks, here we are on the Evergrow coin chart on DEX tools. Okay, and you see my chart right here, folks? Let's just go from the peak around October 31st of 2021 until now, which is 133 days later. It's roughly down 85% from the all-time high. So in the past 133 days, the majority of people buying Evergrow coin, you are, I would say, probably at a loss. I would say the people who are benefiting the most from this buyback and yearn, or BBY, is the people buying in the first 36 days of the project, because these individuals, either they have sold out or they are still hodling their coins. Now, after seeing that chart and me kind of explaining to you what this actually means, this whole buyback and yearn thing, I believe it's a short-term cop-out. It is my own formulated opinion, and you can choose to believe it or not. You can do your own research, but if you think about it for a second, folks, that's all I ask you for. If you think about it for a second, this buyback and yearn is a cop-out, because in the past 133 days, if you bought, you are most likely underwater in your investment. So why would you not want the BBB, the buyback and burn instead? Because then you can appreciate your price and you can also get rewards. Now, of course, we all know that Evergrow coin is touted as a volume generated project to buy back and burn and to get your BUSD rewards. Now, if we are looking to use the utility money and to do the BBY, the buyback and yearn, then in my opinion, we're circumventing this. And for the past 133 days, all of these Evergrow coin hodlers who are buying the dip, well, I would say they are getting shortchanged, and that is purely and merely my opinion. So all I ask is that you think about this and then vote for yourself accordingly. Now, in my opinion, I believe you should go 100% buy back and burn, because this benefits the majority of the people. Now, if you want to benefit the top people and you believe in the trickle down theory, hey, by all means, vote accordingly. Vote accordingly with your bag size. You have your own bias, right? If you're a whale, buy back and yearn is the way you want to go. If you're a small time hodler, buy back and burn, that's your bias right there, right? So the point being is that be aware of what's going on and vote accordingly, and vote with your own bag size in mind. And I do want to make one more note here. If you do decide to vote for the BBY, the buyback and yearn, effectively, we're seeing less buyback and burn, so we're seeing less price appreciation. So in my opinion, it actually traps the Evergrow coin hodlers. Because if you're making so little every day, say 10 cents, 5 cents in BUSD rewards, well, how long is it going to take you to average out of your initial investment? And this is why I believe the buyback and burn is the better option if you are currently underwater. We can see from the chart here, charts don't lie, because that's purely buys and sells. You cannot fake that. And the majority of people for the past 133 days, you are more than likely underwater. And you are more than likely not to have a huge bag. If you did, the buyback and yearn is definitely the way to go. And if you do not have a huge bag, the buyback and burn is the way to go. The best way for you guys to support the channel is by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Get $250 in Bitcoin using my BlockFi link down below in the description. Get $25 in Chronos using my crypto referral code down below. Get 5 free stocks courtesy of WEBULL using my link down below. Create an account, deposit 1 cent, $1, and you will get 5 free stocks valued up to $8,000. The only caveat is that this ends March 19, 2022, so don't sleep and jump on it, folks. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you all on the next one.